Here's what happened at ReVival 85, live from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts on April 17th, 2026. Ivan Stanislav celebrated his intense title victory with his usual quiet dignity. The match was ruled a no contest after both men were accidentally knocked out by the intruders before the bell. An unmasked Max Cale interviewed Nate Colton, then celebrated his team's squad goals victory. There was no sports. Scott Hunter very specially delivered Red Army secrets to Lindsey Troy. Chris Roswell caught Chandler Sonda in a crucifix roll-up, giving the Foot Soldiers the upset victory. Danny Christie showed off the Alias title and announced the stipulation for his defenses: a bare-knuckle brawl down on the farm. The Anglo Luchador ran into Tony Gamble backstage. They traded barbs before going about their business. Daniels, Dick, and Williams arrived at the whorehouse, only to find a victory party for Team Giles. Tensions between Rob Williams and Daytona Diamonds flared up until they were ready to get the main event started immediately. Nate Colton pulled a new trick, a Colton Clutch sleeper drop, to secure the pin over Big John Pepper. Matt Mills tried to speak with the pop culture phenoms, only to be left out of the camera-featured private tour. Elise Aries put all the champions on notice with the silver ticket. Kenny Freeman and Bobby Neptune caught up on old times, until Ivan Stanislav showed up to give Neptune a horrific beatdown, which only stopped at the behest of Freeman. Previously in the evening, Blaze Claymore greeted fans as they entered the TD Garden, until Sonia Kachia's face took over the prime view. She played This Is Your Life with Blaze's hometown, luring him away from the arena. This savage affair saw Anna Daniels tear Cancer Giles apart with her teeth, only to fall to terminal cancer. Universal Champion Cecil Worth Farthington addressed the Prime Faithful, alone. He discussed the situation surrounding the Gluminati, the Universal title, and squad goals, but gave no clear answers. Angelica Brooks spoke with Jonathan Christopher Hall. He expected to return to action soon, and promised to show Prime a completely new man when he does. Nate Colton wound down after his match in a private locker room that was actually the communal locker room. Brendan Youngblood apologized to his squad goals teammates and promised unspeakable revenge on Cancer Giles. In the main event, the Horsemen fought like bitter enemies, and the bad blood from earlier in the night boiled over. Both Diamonds and Williams threw everything in the kitchen sink at the other, but in the end it took old-time rock and roll for Rob Williams to retain his title. After the bell, that bad blood had burned out, and the Horsemen stood together, triumphant. That's all the action from ReVival 85, brought to you by Prime, #1 by definition.